Alright, how's it going guys? My name is VorteX, welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. So today I have a video which I feel would be helpful to quite a lot of people. I don't know why the advanced tutorial is on there. God, I'm not a freaking noob, dude. Yeah, I've got a video that's going to be helpful to quite a lot of people, especially new players or anyone starting out on this new game or anyone returning from previous Black Ops games. There's a lot has been changed, a lot has been added. The whole kind of core zombies, the zombies what we knew is definitely still there, but there's so many changes to it, and I feel like the best way to clear this up is to go probably into one of the main things, and that's the creator class option. So in this video I'm just going to be telling you what the best perks to use are, what the best weapons are as well, and also how to put your classes together and what each of them mean and things like that, and also which elixirs to use. So now for starters, both the perks and the elixirs are both the same for each storyline. So if you look, all the elixirs there for that are the same as the ether story. So the chaos story and ether story, perks and elixirs are both the same, and also I think the equipment is, yeah, the equipment and also starting weapons are also the same, but there's a few things that differ. So getting started, I'm going to go straight into the elixirs or the new gobblegums. Now the four which I have picked out here are the ones which I feel are the best. So you've just started the game, and let's be honest, so you're not going to have any of these good gobblegums, and a lot of the gobblegums have been nerfed as well. Like I have war power and I've got one of them. I'm not going to be getting many of them. As you can see, I've basically none of them, and that's probably what yours is going to look like as well. Now I've picked three key ones from the common ones. These are ones that you can use over and over again and they never run out. The classic ones even. So these are ones that you have unlocked as soon as you start the game. These are ones that are available to you. So I've picked anywhere but here because you can use it whenever. It's a nice little get out of jail free card if you ever get cornered. It works very nicely, and it's, like I said, probably one of the best ones out of here. Burned out as well, also another insurance. If you get hit, then all the zombies around you are gonna just basically die and burn out. And also I picked aftertaste as well, because you're going to keep all your perks after going down, which is just a massive bonus, going to save you a lot of points. Now the fourth one is really up to you. You could have one of them from your common, rare, legendary or epic slots. You could use always done swiftly, head scan, equipment, temporal gift. It doesn't matter, because for the classic ones anyway, the fourth gobblegum option is quite lackluster, and there's nothing that's really going to be super beneficial to you. So like I said, I went with equipment, but you could go with any. So keep one slot spare for just a random one which doesn't have a really good valued effect on it. But yeah, like I said, these three that I picked here are probably the best out of that, and going to be the most useful, and the ones that you're going to actually use, and they're going to be effective when you're using them. So moving on to perks. Perk systems has been totally changed up, and it's, like I said, it's going to be very confusing. Some of you, there's a few perks returning, but not all of them are the same, and some have changed in some ways. So if you didn't know, there is no jug on this mode currently. In Hull of Zombies, there's no juggernog. At the moment they could end up adding it, but none of these ones at the bottom here resemble Juggernog. The ones that do closely resemble Juggernog are all in here. Okay, so for the first one I picked Quick Revive. So you would think that's quite a strange one to pick, but if you look here, shorter delay before regenerating health and increased regeneration rate. So that's probably the closest thing we're going to get to a somewhat Juggernog perk. So yeah, you're gonna have the bonus of reviving players quicker, but increased regeneration rate and a shorter delay before your health regenerates as well. Now the second one I picked is Stamina Up. Stamina Up is Stamina Up, increased movement, you run faster and you can run for a lot longer. Staple for anyone looking to do training, really, absolute staple. And for the third one, we have Dying Wish. Now, this is a really great perk. So basically, once you die, you have 9 seconds where you're in a berserk mode where you do a huge amount of damage, you don't take any damage. So instead of going down, you go into this berserk mode, and you have a chance to redeem yourself, really, and to just get back into it and actually carry on. So that's really amazing. That is probably one of the best perks that are on here, or that you have unlocked, because these are the only perks that you have unlocked at the start of the game. The rest of these you unlock as you level up, but like I said, that, you know, some of these things do take quite a long time to unlock. But yeah, and the end perk that you have is always going to be a modifier. Now, a modifier is basically just an added little ability on top of the perk. So if we click on this and we scroll over, we can see the modifiers for all of them. You know, special damage, for quick revive, you gain a movement speed boost after health regeneration starts. Reviving grants both players full health and a movement speed boost, so you could potentially use that as a modifier. That quick revive would be a good modifier. Personally, quick revive should be your staple in all of the games. Quick revive should be on every single one. Like I said, the perks are the same for both storylines. Dying Wish does have a good modifier. Players will receive full health instead of having one. So after the berserk mode, you have 1 health, so you are at 1 hit. But instead, if you have the modifier on, you get full health. But if you can get in a good enough spot, then you should be able to hold out for long enough. Personally, the best one, and the perk that I've not even described yet, is Stone Cold. Once again, it's the closest thing we're going to get to a Juggernog. So basically, if you stand still for a few seconds, it creates a defensive circle, and when you stay within this circle, your damage and also the armor that you get increases over time. Now, with the modifier, you also get further increased damage and armor for any enemies that are killed within the circle. So that's, once again, the closest thing that's going to be resembling it. Now, that's it for the perks. Personally, I think these are the key ones. These are ones you're going to be wanting to using as you start out. Obviously, as you get along, I will do a video on perks that might be better for you, or better for game modes, or different play styles. But if you notice that we do have these little classes above it, they basically mean nothing. It's basically just custom class 1, custom class 2, custom class 3, custom class 4. None of these mean anything. Just think of it as in you know, you have your medic, tank, marksman. That's kind of like what it is. It's just a way for you to organise it and split it up. Now, the talisman, you're not going to have them really. They're quite... You need to open quite a few more to get. And like I said, none of these. I have one epic one, which, you know, basically these are like just pre-game like little perks that you get, which is, you know, really good. But you're not going to be using them for a starting out class anyway. Now, for your starting weapon and frag, that is also going to be the same in both storylines. So once again, you're going to be stuck with frag and also just the standard starter pistol. So once again, they're going to be the ones that you're going to want to stick to. Now, it does differ within the Ether storyline and also the Chaos storyline with the special weapons. Now, personally, I prefer to use the Path of Sorrows. The weapon of choice is really for I'd say, stay away from. No, actually, all these are quite decent. I've used all these, and all of them are quite good. I personally use the Path of Sorrows. The Ragnarok's DG5s are also really great. Obviously, as we've seen them in previous game modes. And also the Hellfire is really good as well. I'd say the Overkill is the weakest one. But Path of Sorrows is insta-kill with your sword. It's very easy. It's really great to use. Ragnarok's as well. There's so, you know, they have 2 capabilities with that. So it really is up to you for the special weapon. I only have a recommended one for the Chaos story mode, which personally I think is one which you should use. So the Scepter is it's just a staff, and it shoots out a ray of like damage basically, and you can also melee with it. So it can be, it's a bit, you need to be quite accurate with it, so that kind of already makes it a bit harder to use. The Viper and the Dragon is probably one of the best ones. That is definitely one that you want to use. I mean, just look at the third version of it. That looks fucking dope. That is definitely one which you should be using. Deceptive Ra should, personally, I think should be the last one you want to use. The Hammer of Valhalla is amazing, absolutely great. And the Chakrams of Vengeance are just a melee weapon. Once again, not the best, but still quite good. Personally, I think you should stick to this because you have a weapon capability and a melee capability, which reaches quite a long way. So personally, I'd stick to the Viper and the Dragon. And yeah, that should basically be your classes sorted. Once again, these classes don't matter. They're little, just like little creator classes basically for you to organise it all yourself. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. I try not to go into too much depth because I know you probably came onto this video just to get a quick idea of what's good. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Stay tuned for another review on actually the Perk system, and also the new Gobblegum system as well. But please do leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. See ya.